Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 17 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Zulu. We are continuing to prepare for war. We have taken control of the continent we started on, and we're going to get ready to go over across the sea. We have Poland, Songhai, and Egypt as opponents that are going to need to be dealt with in our domination campaign. One of our cities, Utik, needs to pick something to produce. We just finished a zoo here, and I think we're going to follow that up with a lighthouse. It's a low value thing for them, but they don't really need much of the items that are on here. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to try to grow this city. And at least in the short term, I don't intend to build any military units here. Actually, you know what? I take it back. It's very plausible that we're going to produce some ships here. So I'll go ahead and build an armory. Venice. Okay, our little diamond in the rough needs a lot of love. And I suppose I'll go ahead and build... God, I hate to build the granary because I'm not sure how much more I want it to grow in the short term. We're kind of getting to the point that I wanted it. I think what I'm going to do, especially since there are jungle tiles near here, I'm going to go ahead and build the university. And then we may do the zoo after that. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm thinking that even though we're building more units, what we may want to do is start moving these guys farther south. If Warsaw is our intended target, and I think it is, then we need to come south quite a ways. With the rough terrain over here, yeah, even with the road that I built, it's so far inland. I think what we probably want to do is start moving guys down like here maybe. And then it's a little bit more of a straight shot. What I can't afford to do is get too far away from my own territory, because we know that before too long we're going to want to upgrade the impies. I don't think we can stick around long enough to upgrade the crossbow to Gatling guns. Here it is, industrialization. I mean, we get rifling, and then we could do that 9 turns later. I'm hoping we are long gone, you know, like 20 turns from now. So I'm thinking we'll just... Yeah, let's see. So if I wanted to come down here the hard way, it's 11 turns. Jesus. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. I think what we're going to do is maybe go in the water. At least with the units that are ready. And let's see how this goes. Oh man, I hate how it jerks the camera away like that. You're trying to do something and oh well. I guess rather than fight it, I'll just try and get the other moves out of the way so that it doesn't have anywhere else it's trying to take me. Okay, here's that other wine we were gonna develop. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and move him off. And I might as well move these impies into my territory. It's certainly not like, you know, their upgrade is imminent or anything, but I don't see any reason to not get organized. No, I say that. I guess maybe we'll all just get in the water, though, and come down here. We'll do it when we get there. If you can't tell, I haven't exactly thought through every possible detail of the beginning of our long march. There's no question this really is going to be a bit of a haul. At least we're on the verge of our first units. Yeah, this cannon is just about to hatch. We are no longer allies of Hong Kong. Singapore seeks a new natural wonder. Literally, are there any more wonders left to be discovered? I'm pretty sure that there's either one or none. It's something like that. Okay. The cannon got promoted. What's Warsaw look like? It's pretty open. But then again, the area around this city is really rough. I'm going to go ahead and take rough because my feeling is that's going to be the really hard one. And then I'll take volley. Because I definitely intend to use this against cities. And yeah, let's start bringing them over. So with that cannon done, that gives me 4 cannons. I either want 4 or 5. Hard to know exactly. I have to admit, I'm really tempted to build a red fort just so none of these other guys can. I mean, it will not help me if they have it. So, let me see. I'm not going to build it here, though, I don't think. If I had a great engineer coming, that would sure make it a lot more tempting. Let's go ahead and build a musket man. I want at least 2 more. And then we're going to take 3 riflemen. It's tough. I don't know how much we need, truly. And I'd rather have like 1 guy too many than 1 guy too few. As I've said in the last video and maybe even before that, once we're over there, it's going to be so time consuming trying to get any reinforcements whatsoever, to that position that it's just like going to be really punishing. We've pretty much got to be ready. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys in the water too, I guess. Okay, we're going to convert Venice. And let's see. Yep, they are good little followers of Taoism now. Let's purchase... Oh, I see. I need a few turns or a couple turns before I can buy a pagoda. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. So we built that trading post, which is good. I had another worker coming over this way from somewhere, I think. Yeah, this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this area because I don't think he necessarily needs any of the tiles that I want to work right now to be overhauled. And I was noticing before I started recording, this area down here is really bad. Utique is working a lot of tiles that, are just not improved, and it's not good. Yeah, okay. So that answers one question. It's not like he's opened up new cities back here or anything like that. I was a little concerned that that might be the case. And he's rebuilt his military to a point. But let's look at the demographics. So, yeah, his army is considered half as powerful as ours. Actually, I'll be honest, that seems a little generous. Okay, our capital finished its armory, which means we can start building units here as well. So I want to make sure I have a handle on what we've done so far. I have one musket man that I'm building there and another one here. So I think I want one more. Well, actually, you know what? Forget that. No, I take it back. Sorry, I'm sort of vacillating. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to upgrade another impy. And then we'll take him. I'd rather have the rifleman over there. And then we'll put the new musket man in here as a garrison. Nonetheless, that does mean we have to build the musket man. So let's do it. All right, Harar finished its workshop. That's excellent news. I mean, we're really getting some nice construction times here now. So, I noticed, oops, sorry, wrong screen. Before I started, I was looking, okay, we're number 1 again, but earlier we were actually number 2. And Songhai was number 1. So, we're neck and neck with them. And I definitely don't want to fall behind. But that said, the gold production in this city is a joke. I continue to want more happiness as well. The nice thing is, whatever I build, we can knock this out pretty quick. Actually, the windmill would be good too. But I think let's go ahead and do the bank first. No, I'll do the Coliseum because it's quickest. Okay. I haven't seen signs of barbarian ships in quite a while. And I sure hope I don't. Because that would be pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Upsetting. He can't get there in one turn. Alright. Okay. You just keep coming over. I want to get rid of as much of that stupid fog as I can. And yep, this guy can keep coming and head out to meet his new friends. So this prophet has 3 more charges. This city should keep on the path towards converting to our religion. So I don't know that I need to waste one on them. You know, I could do Istanbul, but the same thing, like they're kind of on that path already. And I don't have enough faith to buy a pagoda for the one that I've already got. Alright, I think I'm going to put him to sleep for now. Because I don't want to waste him. Also, I am concerned that what's going to happen is these other civilizations, Egypt and Poland, I've seen missionaries, you know, roaming around. And that, you know, they're going to come over at some point and start hitting my cities. So being able to convert them back, that doesn't necessarily seem like a bad idea. Or, for that matter, going over to their spot and, you know, converting their stuff. Okay, so now we do have enough faith to buy a pagoda in Venice. And I'm going to do that right now. Especially because I just realized we're 7 turns away from getting rifling. When we do, we're going to go into a new era, and it's going to cost more to buy pagodas or anything else for that matter. I'm not sure. Yeah, we should have enough to buy one in Istanbul by then too. Okay. I think maybe one more cannon. Well, that'll give us 5. I don't think we need 5 by any stretch to take a city. The point is that if we lose one or even 2, we'll still be able to take the city. And I think that would be good. All right, I really want the defense against ranged attacks, but I think I'm going to take drill too. Because we are going to be in some rough terrain in at least some of those areas. And I think being better protected against that is probably going to be a good thing. Okay, I'll go ahead and build an amphitheater. I don't think any of the rest of this is so pressing. And Lord knows I have been neglecting our... Okay, cool. We're allies again. I've been neglecting our culture really badly. Should I... No, we want to keep going south. Yeah, that stupid ship isn't helping me. This continent is so sparsely populated. That worries me a little bit. One of those other bright boys could get the idea to come over. Okay. We got our musket man. How do I have a trebuchet? Did somebody just give me that, or was this here before? And I had that here. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even realize it. All right. Well, you start coming over. And actually, I'm going to upgrade that. Yeah, we're going to make a change of plans here. We're going to stop building the cannon. Instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a crossbow that we're going to keep here. And then this guy, I'm going to move out of the city. And we're going to upgrade him to a cannon, and then that's just going to be one of the guys we take with us. Yeah, that's awesome. So we have a pretty good lock on both of the 2 mercantile city-states, here on our continent. And I guess I haven't really been paying attention. These guys that I just found, what are they? They're maritime. Okay, so I'm not that worried about them. And Buenos Aires is culture. Okay. So not that I, wouldn't want to be allies with them or anything like that, but not a super high priority. Yep. Into the drink, my friend. Okay, we got our wine. And I guess what I'm going to do now is I'll bring this guy over here. I already have one on the way, but... when there's a lot of tiles that need to be worked, why settle for just one? Okay. So I don't think we're going to find a whole lot until we get over here closer to where those city-states are. And by not a lot, I mean actual nothing. I guess I need to go up north and uncover those too. So that seemed like a short war between Askia and Kazmir. Just noticed my gold production's a lot lower. Actually, now that I realize it, that may be because I have all these units coming online. It may not be so much that I'm making less as that I'm netting less. Okay, I have a musket man waiting for orders. Well, apparently he's not getting top priority. Wow, it's crowded out here. Actually, in a way, that's probably a good thing, because what it means is that there will not be barbarians. You know, like if there was a barbarian out here, these guys would have smoked them. It's such a traffic jam. It's like going somewhere where they have a 4th of July fireworks out on the water or something like that, and there's a million boats all out there to see it. Sorry, that reference may be to Southern California for some places. That is actually a thing, though, here. There are literally cities where they do these huge shows out on the water, and there'll just be hundreds of small boats out there. Okay. Why did I move this guy onto that forest tile? And have we finally taken it yet? Yes, we have. So I'll go ahead and build a lumber mill there, I guess. Okay. So we put a trading post on that jungle. And we have more jungle, so why not? Well, let's see what there is to see. Okay, not a ton. Oh, okay, you know what? Rather than, because this is obviously just empty water. Rather than bring my other ship up, I'll bring this one across and uncover whatever there is to see. There may even be a whole other city-state there. So we'll keep this guy down low. And it looks like within a few minutes here, we're not really going to have much fog of war left on the whole map. So I'm kind of doing the poor man's version of the Hubble telescope. Okay, we have a cannon. Why is this like... Oh, never mind. I was trying to figure out where it came from, but I think I remember. I brought that down from Gun. We're still 6 turns away from rifling. That's okay. We have a musket man. Let's move him. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is I'll just get this impy out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I didn't even think earlier. So I guess I was talking about how I'd rather bring riflemen than musketmen to our little war, but I'm pretty sure if I wait long enough to get the riflemen, that the musketmen upgrade to riflemen as well. So it doesn't really matter which ones I bring. Open borders, yeah, sure. Actually, I don't want them to have open borders. And the reason I say that, I'll take them just in case I want to scout. But I don't want him to have them because that means his missionaries could move around in here without suffering attrition. And I really don't want that. Unit promotion, so that means another one is born. Awesome. Okay, we'll give him drill 2, and then we're going to give him siege. So he's good against cities. Since that's what I expect his toughest battles to be. Let's see. What's going to be quicker? God. That's such a relative term, let me tell you. Oh my God. And I was about to say, you know, maybe I just make him part of the home garrison. But the problem with that is because of the unique promotions I'm getting from Addis Ababa, you know, he's one of the few guys I have, especially of the new units, that'll have that siege ability. So I really don't want to leave him home. Okay, what are we going to do? Carthage has built a zoo, so at last we can do something here other than building a happiness/money thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'll build a conda. No, I'll build walls. If nothing else, because walls are free. And if that sounds a little cheap, the other thing I also have in mind is I do need to start positioning myself to get castles, because as soon as we hit railroad, I want to start building this wonder. And that's going to make castles very, very good. Okie doke. Oh, sorry. So Harar also needs to choose something. We built a Coliseum. I'm sure that means a zoo is opened up. But before we do that, we're going to build a university. I have been pretty slow on the universities. I could stand to pick that up a little bit. Here we'll go ahead and knock out a zoo. This place is really good on production. Alright, we're getting down here. It's definitely faster going in the water. It's a little bit of a thing getting everybody in there. But once you do, it's a lot better than slogging through forest or jungle a tile at a time. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to put these guys in the water yet. The cannon maybe, but I'll just leave him where he's at. Okay. Let's bring him over toward Mombasa way. Maybe there's not another city-state. Actually, that's looking like a very small landmass. Now that I get a better look at it. Okay, let's keep coming. I just realized I can upgrade in Hong Kong's territory too, can't I? Because they're my ally. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but I think it's true. Okay. All right, we're doing it. We're getting there. Okay, and I was going to build a trading post here. Yeah, you know, I was going on about what a great science city Umgun will be, and I mean, it's true, we're already at 80, and I don't think we're even close to maxing that out. But Venice, with, you know, some of the jungle tiles and stuff, once I get the university built, and if we are ever able to grow this to a big enough size that they can work all those tiles, actually, that will produce a lot as well. But they won't have the advantage of having an observatory and all that. Okay, let's move the worker over. And these are the tiles I'm talking to. Like, see, Utique, they're working this tile, which hasn't been touched, this tile, which hasn't been touched. And it's not like I have anywhere else to put them that has been improved. And unfortunately, we really got the short straw with water resources here. We got the one fish, but that's it. I wish we could move a couple of these up north. Oh, hey, I didn't notice this before. Oh my God, look at Antwerp. Wow, here you go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Yep, they send their guys over and... Okay, I guess I'm actually going to build a farm. We're not that great on food. And I would like to grow that city at least a little more. And I almost need to create little subgroups here, because I know I want to bring the impies ashore, or at least within our sphere. But the cannons, they're ready to go. And I guess the crossbow are too, because as much as I would love to upgrade those to Gatling guns, so that they pack more wallop. I'm not going to wait. I definitely do not feel that our problem at this time is that we haven't waited long enough to go to war. Can I clear that? Yes. All right, we'll go up here. I don't think there's going to be anything, but it's big enough. There could possibly be. Huh. Well, there's fish and stuff down here, but God, I sure wouldn't want to settle it. Wow, marble and stone. There's probably literally nothing you could actually eat. And I guess I'll come over here and just build a mine, since the city's already working that. And I do kind of like how productive this city is. I think given its size, it's actually, you know, cranking stuff out at a reasonable pace. Oh, wait, I see something on the mini-map. Okay, well, remember a little bit ago I was saying that our continent is somewhat sparsely populated, and that could open the door for somebody to come over. There you go. And not actually a bad spot either. I mean, look at all he's got. He's got the cotton, sheep, the cows. He's going to have some good production tiles. And he's not going to be able to grow a ton. Actually, oh my God. Yeah, I'm not paying 420. That's but you know what that does make me want to do? Is focus. Yeah, like, let me do this. We're going to, I guess I should have. Oh, I see. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to switch production, but actually that's not true. So we will take an amphitheater for sure. I want more culture to help expand our borders faster. And actually, I realize now that we're pretty much out of time. So some interesting developments. We are seeing our new friends come over to our neck of the woods. That's not entirely welcome, but yet it's also not entirely shocking. Also, we are getting very close to being able to go to war. We're 3 turns away from rifling. So I think it's fair to say that just as soon as I get these impies down here, we're going to take a couple turns to put them on our territory, upgrade them to riflemen, and send a couple of newly upgraded musket men along with them. And we're crossing the water. We're going to come over here. We're going to figure out the best spot to land. I think it's going to be somewhere right around here. And we're going to Warsaw. So I expect to start that process next turn. Oh, okay. We also are going to be buying a pagoda. So we got that going for us. All right. So I think there's going to be some interesting things to see next installment. But that's the end of this episode. So thank you for watching. Hope we see you next time.